From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, welcome into another edition of The Horse's Mouth. Here, Tommy Max, of course, at my bar where everybody's welcome to take a seat, grab a beverage, and get a chance to tell their story. Brought to our good friends at Branded Brewski. And this segment is Game Changers. That's right. And Tom Reber's here, our good friend. He's with Client Focus Media. We got a couple Toms, we got a couple Mikes. We're going to talk a little financial advisement and get into a little bit more right here at the bar. Let's welcome in our panel. Tommy Nickerson is up here first. Florida Financial Advisors. Thank you. And Michael Peterson with the same group. Tom Reber, my friend.
Yes, sir.
All right, Tom, we're going to start with you. Tell us all about Florida Financial Advisors.
Goodness. So we started over in Tampa Bay in 2017, late 2017. And to be honest, when we first started, it was just like the movies. A couple of guys in a room the size of a closet, making phone calls. No one knew who we were. And, long story short, today we're at 450 people. We have about $2 billion that we manage for our clients.
Nice.
And we're in now different states. So we've branded out into Tri-State Financial, Georgia Financial, Texas Financial. Right now we're going to Phoenix and Vegas.
Okay.
And just trying to take over the country.
What were you guys doing before you formed that?
I'll be very upfront with you. Before this, I was a sous chef at a steakhouse.
No kidding.
And had no idea how a mutual fund worked. To be very clear with you, right? I'm a young guy. I know I look like I just got my driver's license. And so that's kind of how it worked. And then I candidly met the founder of the company, a guy named Jason McCool.
Yep.
Yeah, he took a shot on me, no one else would. I had my brother's oversized suit and a ponytail walking in, not knowing what I was doing. He says, hey, man, if you want to work hard, just come work with me.
Nice.
So,
and there you are.
Yeah.
And you're doing the same with Michael, I see.
And now we're doing the same with Michael. And similar story. And
Michael, tell us about your role at Florida Financial, please.
Yeah, so I'm a financial consultant. We help out people with retirement strategies, tax planning, things like that. One of the big focuses we see is the 401k. A lot of people, we work for a flat rate cost of service. So it's not really about, taking a portfolio and getting a percentage on it.
Right.
We see that's underutilized a lot. People, don't really get a lot of help from the bigger companies.
Yeah.
So we go in there, help with the 401k. We see a lot of people that, need help with debt management. Just need to come up with a strategy. And so, we look at the entire picture really. Things like, where do you see yourself in retirement? What do you want to do in retirement? Do you want to go travel? Do you want to go nice restaurants? And even not in retirement, like, where do you see yourself now? It's not just about building the portfolio. It's about what kind of life do you want to live?
So what's the number one thing a financial advisor, other than having all this, the series tests and all that, what do you got to have?
Well, you gotta have people skills and relationship skills, right? It's never about you, right? And I think sometimes, specifically in a sales-based role, people get caught in that trap of it's about me. Who am I? It's about the people that you work with and making an impact. It's
serving people.
It's servitude, and servitude is one of our values in the company. Big for us. We've always said that you can get yours by getting everybody else theirs first, right? And it's about making money, making an impact.
I like that.
Not just making money. You got to make an impact.
Is servitude in the mission statement?
It is. Our values
really?
are integrity, drive, work ethic, and entrepreneurial spirit and servitude. That's who we are. That's who we hire. That's all we care about.
One of the things that I see when you're helping people with their finances, you have where they start, kind of where they kind of plateau, and then how they're starting to finish. And you're working real hard in the middle to get them to they can sustain themselves when they get to the finish line. One of the things that I see is how do you make people an unmortgaged person? How do you say, congratulations, you don't have a mortgage anymore? It's going to take a lot of work.
No doubt.
We can get there. It sounds like to me you guys are the Sherpa to do that.
It's funny you say that. I think Mike and I were talking to somebody the other day who kind of gave us the analogy of, you climb Mount Everest. The first person to make it down wasn't the first person to make it up.
That's right.
Because the first guy to get to the top actually didn't make it down.
No.
Yeah, right.
Getting up to the top and coming down to two different things.
That's right.
So totally
and that's
agree
kind of
with
the way I look at it. I mean, from what you guys do, it sounds like to me, and one of the goals for most people that buy their first house is like, I'm never going to own a house. Oh, you will.
Oh, you
You just got to put in the work.
Absolutely.
And you got to put in the work and have the right guidance. The Sherpa to help me get to the top and then bring it back down.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're with mortgages.
I'm in mortgages.
They got to trust you guys. People have to trust you. If they don't trust you, forget about it. How'd you first earn their trust? How did that come about, do you think?
Well, you have to be authentic about who you are. Unapologetic about your background. Mike obviously just shared with us that he's a little bit newer in the business. There is everything right about that.
Everything's right.
Absolutely.
You never want to fake it. There's no fake it till you make it. Right?
That's
Really,
right.
you can't be that way. You got to be yourself, be authentic about what you care about,
Okay.
And then challenge the person you're talking to about the way they feel. You know, it can't be surface level. I want to know what my client's values are.
Right.
And I really want to know why they feel they have to get to that number or why that's important.
Yeah,
So whatever it might be.
Yeah,
So,
no, it is.
that's-
Getting to know
that's-
them. I mean, you got to get to know them.
You got to disturb people a little bit, poke them,
Yeah.
you know, and
Get 'em to
sometimes
open up
that
a little
helps.
The
bit.
little shimmy, the little shimmy.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
little shimmy. That's how trust comes.
All right, well, this is Game Changer, so we're going to talk a little sports as we wrap
Yeah.
it up. I know your background's in soccer, right? How about
Yes.
you, Mike? You played any sports growing up?
I did swimming. And
Oh,
that's
tough sport.
Spends hours in the gym right now, I'll tell you that much.
Distance.
I did mainly freestyle.
Okay.
So I would say I was.
I didn't know that.
I wouldn't say I was super great, but
Yeah.
that was one sport I did, and I played more sports when I was younger. But
Okay.
I admit I'm not a huge sports guy. But,
Okay, that's all right. You'll be able to answer this question. All right, so we'll start with you, Tom. Biggest game changer in sports today? Who would you say?
Just happened last night in the World Series.
5-0 lead in the fifth.
Yeah, and all of a sudden the world changed on a dime.
Yeah.
And
All in
you
one
know,
play, it seemed.
Oh yeah. Who knew you're going to make 3 errors in 1 inning?
Yeah.
Easy play.
Yeah.
Judge
Yeah.
in center field.
Yeah.
Shortstop has a 20-foot throw and bounces to third base.
Yep.
Then the pitcher doesn't cover first.
Cover
base.
first, I know.
All happened
That
within
was
5
bad.
minutes.
Yeah.
Within 5 minutes.
That's losing focus, Tom.
Who's your team?
Focus.
Who's your team?
Well, I just love sports all together.
Okay.
I love
Yeah.
the Jaguars. Jaguars.
good
I'm a
answer. Yeah.
Jaguar homer. I'm going
Yeah.
to Detroit here soon.
Yeah, nice.
And I represent, but I love sports. I love the mechanics of sports.
Yeah.
The game of checkers, and then you become really good and learn how to play chess.
How
Michael,
about you?
what
You
would
got a
you
team?
say? Got anybody? Who's a game changer in sports today?
I think a big game changer is college athletes getting paid.
Wow.
You know, I think that's probably one of the biggest changes I've
Yeah.
seen.
That's fair.
You know, it's great you said that because Saban's, obviously done with coaching, got out at the right time.
Yeah.
That was the smartest move he ever made.
Exactly.
Because NIL changed these whole powerhouses.
Yeah.
Like, Alabama can't be a powerhouse
No.
anymore unless they pay the most money.
Yeah.
Because now I could go to Ole Miss for $1 million a year. I don't got to go to Bama.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why go to
Wild.
Bama? Right, so he got out at the right time. How about you?
Yeah, I got
you have a
two
Tommy?
quick answers for you. I'm a huge Lionel Messi fan, and what he's doing for us here in the States
Yes.
is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
For him at that age, I think he's about 37 today.
He's a game
Yeah.
changer.
Unbelievable what he's
Yeah.
doing for us, specifically coming into the World Cup.
Yeah, yeah.
Second, I'm going to give you a name you might not have heard before. There's a 17-year-old kid over in Barcelona. His name is Lamine Yamal.
Yeah.
Ooh,
He just
okay.
won the Euros. The day before the final was his 17th birthday.
Holy
he was a
cow.
16-year-old competing at the highest level against players in their 30s. This kid's unbelievable.
That's unbelievable.
Generational talent.
Yeah.
And after Messi got older, you
Yeah.
never thought you'd see something like that again.
Right,
right.
Oh, he's
Right.
got braces in his teeth still.
Does
you
he
know?
really?
He couldn't even. He wasn't even allowed to play in certain games because in Germany, the Euros, they have minors working laws, right? so he's too
okay.
young to work
I'm
past
so
8
sorry,
p.m.
you can't play
They had to take him off the field. He's so
Wow,
young.
that's wild.
Game changer.
Great answers, fellas.
Game
Hey,
changer.
great to have you both on the show.
Yeah.
Tom, thanks so much, man.
Thank you.
Keep
Thank
up the great work,
Thank
all
you.
right?
Really
Hey, make
appreciate
sure you check out Tommy and Michael's profiles. You see this conversation, thousands of others, man. Thousands. Right here from the bar. Go to the dailynewsnetwork.com website, and you'll see it all there. So until next time, stay safe out there, and be cool, and be smart with your money. And we'll see you next time, right here on the Horse's Mouth. Cheers.
Darrell Hogan Law is a collection of lawyers that help people solve problems in areas of their life they're not able to solve them themselves.
We are not individuals. We are purely a team. We work together for all of our clients.
We have the resources to win your case and win it to such a degree that you're going to be very happy with the results.